Wow! Hello! Hello there! We're back with the alien thing. I am an alien! Welcome to my domain on the moon. We're watching those humans land on the Earth after they have visited me on the moon. Yeah, so, this was pretty fun last time I did it on April Fool's, so I'm doing it again. I'm here. We're gonna be watching them land here. I just realized, hold on. Okay, there we go. So, I'm just, today I am going to be watching them land. And then I am going to be, there's the Earth below them. Isn't that incredible? I'm going to be watching them land. And then I am going to be, hold on. Okay. Today, I'm going to be watching these incredible humans land on the Earth. And then I am going to, well, we'll see. But I'm thinking about destroying the universe. It depends on my afternoon plans here. Alright, let me see here. I'm wondering if this is working. Alright, we should be fine. It's pretty beautiful, isn't it? The Earth. You can see, I can see it way up there in the corner. But they see it below them, very large. 3 minutes from entry interface. I don't know what that means. 16.5 minutes until splashdown. Alright. Come on, what are we doing here? 15 minutes until landing. I'm wondering if this stream is working at all. I don't know if there's like technical difficulties here or if just no one has tuned in yet. The Earth is an incredible planet, but it is one that I have considered destroying many times. They simply will not let me live there for whatever reason, and I don't know why. So I've considered destroying the entire planet. Now, these humans, when they came up to the moon, they did give me a burger, which was all I really wanted from them. They are so close to landing back on their home, and once they do, I will blow it up to ensure that all humans have been eliminated. Now, you might be wondering the change of tone because, a week ago, I liked the humans a lot, but I have changed my mind about them. Because, you see, I was hoping to get a ride back to the Earth from them, and they refused to allow me into their domain. Alright, let me see here. They are now entering the Earth's atmosphere. That's pretty exciting. It's a beautiful view. Too bad soon the oceans will boil under the wrath of Ellers. The alien version of Ellers, at the very least. Oh. There's nothing to see here now. Ooh. They are feeling the force of gravity that I could never hope to comprehend. The Earth has much greater gravity than the Moon, and it would probably crush me. Alright. I'm dying out here. Chad, I'm dying. Whoa, look at that. It's like a meteor. Soon I will fling countless meteors upon the Earth. But first, I need to see all humans be destroyed. Not all but 4 of them. So we're kicking here. Is that happening right now? As we speak, they are a flaming ball of flame at the moment. As one does. Two minutes and 40 seconds in a blackout period. I don't think I understand what the point of the blackout period is. There's 10 minutes until splashdown. I got to meet all the astronauts up here on the moon. I got to meet all these humans up on... What do you mean, what is this? The humans are landing back upon their planet. And then I'm gonna destroy it. God, I'm so sick of the Earth. I'm so sick of the Earth. I'm gonna blow it up. But first, you know, I'm saying goodbye to my friends, the humans. as they land back upon their home planet of Earth. Soon the moon will be a planet, because the Earth will be no more, and my home, the moon, will revolve around the sun as a true planet, no longer under the shadow of the Earth. Yeah, I'm gonna blow up Antarctica. We can do that. We can do it like that. That'll be fun. They are currently 38 miles away from the Earth. Very few. Honestly, this stream has been so dead to start out that I genuinely don't know if it's technical difficulties or if it's just dead. Because I don't typically ever have streams that are this dead. Like, there's someone in chat now, but before this, like, the viewer count was so low that I thought it might have been a glitch. So that's interesting. But, anyway. When the aliens, the humans, they're aliens to me. When they visited me, they brought me exactly what I asked for, which was a Culver's Butterburger, a weird pub burger version. I had to put it through the lunarification process so that I can consume it with my alien mouth, and that is why it is now green. Delicious. And to answer your question, we are called moon people. If you come to the moon fast enough, then you can have 2 bites of my burger. You know, actually, honestly, no. You can't have any of my burger. Because it's my burger. Do you know how hard I worked to get this burger? I had to ship these humans all the way from the Earth to the moon. They are coming down to Earth. You're already halfway to the moon. Wow, that was fast. Are you like some kind of Superman type of guy? They also brought me a violet Mountain Dew. This is an interesting flavor of Mountain Dew. It's a very vibrant color. Actually, I don't know what color it is because I have these weird glasses on. It is still a very vibrant color. I mean, these aren't glasses, these are my eyes. My very strange compound eyes. Oh, ancient Martians. Yeah. Martians are like kinda... Well, okay. It's probably not, like, politically correct to say what I was gonna say about Martians, so I won't say it. They are so close to landing. And then finally I will blow up the planet. Well, I'm gonna do a lot of things to the planet. I'm not actually gonna blow up the planet. See, I'm gonna test out a number of different things that I could do. We're gonna simulate it. Is there a slur for moon people? Well, I don't want to say it. I don't say things like that. Is that the actual, is that the actual, like, ship? Like, they have a video of it? 4.5 minutes. That's crazy. They can actually see it up there, huh? They're at 50,000 feet. 50,000 is a lot of feet, but I don't really have any perspective for that. I don't know how high planes fly. The planes fly at like 20,000 feet, don't they? I'm pretty sure. Um, 50, I mean, of course it's high. They were just in space a little bit ago. What's the dark side of the moon like? Oh, wow. Look at that. That's the parachute, I think. The first series of parachutes. You can see it in, like, the clouds. That's pretty incredible. Whoa. Okay, that's really cool, actually. They're gonna land, like, off the coast of California, I think. Three minutes and 10 seconds. Is that the ocean in the background? They said it's perfect so far. There's the clouds. That's probably a better view, yeah. Passing through 10,000, wow, they're already to 10,000 feet? Whoa. Yeah, your species is pretty incredible. You know, there's a reason I can't get back to Earth, and it's because my species does not have this technology. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. That is extremely incredible. They're almost back. They're over the ocean with these parachutes. I mean, that just looks like Earth. They're up in the clouds with the ocean beneath them. They've got the parachutes out. This is beautiful. It's a shame I have to destroy this species. Soon they will land in the ocean. 1 minute 15 seconds until they land. That's no time at all in moon years. Wow. They're really slowing down at this point. It looks very, like, natural at this point. It's very, you know, that's just the Earth, you know? Of course, I'm more familiar with the moon because I am an alien. Yeah, I don't know how harsh it is. That's a good question. Why is it like... It looks like it's like, sparking, almost. I wonder why that is. Maybe that's normal. Who am I? I am an alien. I am an alien from the moon. Whoa! They landed on the Earth. Incredible. They landed in the ocean. The moon is soon to be a planet after I destroy the Earth. That's my plan. That's my evil plan. I'll get to it. Can you believe that those humans made the round trip Now, when they were on the moon, when they were by the moon, you're gonna stop me? Good luck. They gave me a Culver's Butterburger. Mmm. Delicious. I dare you to stop me. Oh yeah, shoot me with a gun. You're way up there. You're on the Earth, and I'm on the moon, okay? My burger is green because I had to alter its biology so that I, a moon alien, could eat it, okay? Wow. I had no idea. Was it a moonshot? Was Jake Bauer's home run a moonshot? Was it? Come on, work with me here. What's the score? Not that I care, because I'm going to destroy the Earth. But what is the score? Because I don't know. Gosh darn Washington Nationals. Wow. And I also have a violet Mountain Dew. This is the moon flavor. Wow. You know, my internet is not that good on the moon. We do not get good internet speeds up here on the moon. Are you gonna make me heckin' check the score of the game myself? Because I will. Okay, hold on. It's 3-2. Was that so difficult? It's 3-2 in the top of the second. We don't have fiber optic because if we want, most of the internet is based on Earth, right? So it all has to be beamed all the way up here. But that dichotomy will soon change and shift in the favor of us lunar beings, right? So, yeah, phase 2 of the operation has begun. I'm gonna open up, Universe Sandbox is how we're actually gonna spend the majority of today's stream. I just wanted to start with the Earth landing thing. So, there you go. Oh. Give me a sec to, like, work this out here. It's gonna... Okay, hold on. This is gonna screw up. It's gonna show me as a human for a moment, I think. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. Ah! Human Ellers! And very jittery human Ellers, too. There we go. Also, this chroma key is so bad. What happened? Wah! Hold on. Guess I gotta, like, adjust the settings here. Am I secretly some kind of hybrid? If someone calls a person a hybrid, it reminds me of that old Key and Peele football sketch. You know the one I'm talking about? Not the one where they say their names, but the one where, these, like, football pundits are, like, talking about quarterbacks and, like, every time they talk about a white quarterback, they're like, oh, he's very intelligent, he sees the field well, he really, thinks on his feet, he's real smart. And then every time they talked about a black quarterback, they were like, oh, he's got a very physical game, he's got that athleticism, and, he really knows how to, like, manage his space, And then they brought up Russell Wilson, and one of them was like, oh, he's a hybrid player. And they were like, what do you mean? What do you mean hybrid? It was a classic one. Hold on, okay, there we go. I think that works, right? Are we good here? Hold on. You know what I think I have to do? I think, because this looks better. This clearly looks better, right? So I'm going to just copy paste the, there we go. Bleep blorp. And then game capture is gonna be Universe Sandbox. There we go. Chat, is it working? Whoa! We did it! We're here in space. I am an alien. Wait, hold on. Did it turn off my voice modulator thing? It might have. Did it? No, I don't think it did. Is my voice still alien-like? Okay. I am an alien, and today I'm going to be simulating how to destroy the Earth. Right? Okay, we're good. The astronauts gave me a green burger that I can eat with my, moon biology, because I am a moon alien. No, actually, a Culver's just opened on the moon, finally. We finally got one up here. I have a question for chat. Genuinely, for real, in real life. How long do you think until there is a Pizza Hut on the moon? Or any chain restaurant, not specifically a Pizza Hut. How long until you think an actual, like a chain corporate restaurant opens up on the moon? Brand name. Because I think, I mean, it's probably gonna be quite a while, right? Like, I feel like 63 years is not unreasonable. Cause right, like, okay, so let's say even NASA's timeline for, like, the ideal timeline for the Artemis program, right? Is they're gonna, like, build a moon base over the course of the 2030s, right? Now that's gonna be mostly at, like, a research base, of course, you know, I think with, like, some military application, most likely. But, you know, it's you know what I mean. So you'd have to imagine it would probably take a while longer for there to be, like, civilians on the moon, right? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I love this burger. So good. So, as you can see, this is the Earth. I think what would be good is, first of all, wait, where's the moon? Where is my home, the moon? I don't see it anywhere here. Okay, what if we add moons? Well, there it is. Why did I have to add it? Why wasn't it there? Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying, they're killing me with radiation. Ah! Ah! I mean, it would be good press, right? Imagine if, like, I mean, it would be good just for advertisement, right? Like, imagine, like, a company being able to say, like, we got a restaurant on the moon. Like, that would be crazy, right? Oh, man. Wow. I'm drawing my eyes with moon paper after having heckin' died. I choked on my moon food. I do think it would be good, you know, it would be good optics to have a restaurant of a chain of your restaurant on the moon. Alright, so, our goal today is to usurp the Earth with the moon, right? So, I think that if we just, completely delete the Earth, then I would imagine probably the moon would start orbiting the sun, right? Like, maybe we should try that first. Alright, let's just try exploding it. Cool. So the Earth is gone. The Earth has exploded. Bye-bye to all of you losers. Now, the moon, I believe, has become a planet. Cool. That's pretty cool. That didn't take long. Now we're gonna experiment with some things. This is not gonna be our only attempt. But I am going to try to do some stuff to you know, make the moon more habitable for me. We're gonna add more iron to its, you know, composition here. We are going to, let's see here. Life likelihood, 0%. We gotta change that. Oh, so that's obviously not true because I am here on the moon. So I'm gonna use tools. And I am going to add well, hold on, that's not what I wanted to do. I haven't used this simulation all that much. Material, that's what I wanted to do. Water. Pew! We're peeing on the moon! Just like Eggman. Cool. Alright, let's, do more water. This is not working so well. This is lagging so bad now. I'm not even hitting the moon, I keep missing it. Okay, hold on. I need to pause the simulation. What is happening? I have no idea what I'm doing. Clearly. Simulation can't run any faster with current settings. I'm gonna slow it down quite a bit here. It is missing badly. I think we're gonna have to reset this, chat. We will try again. Let's see here. We're gonna do... we are gonna do the solar system. Hold on, I'm gonna try just the regular solar system one. Where is the moon? Why is the moon not getting the respect that it deserves in this simulation? I don't see any moon here. There it is. But I had to add it manually. Why is that? It's horrible. So once again, I'm going to do my solemn duty and explode the Earth. Let's see, how do I do that? Kaboom! Let's go. So I'm gonna slow down the simulation quite a bit. The moon is now its own planet, as it should be, clearly. And we are going to add some water to it. So that I can drink. Why does it not hit the moon? Like, why does it not... Okay, hold on. It's kind of weird that it's not, like... I keep missing it, you know? Alright, hold on. I gotta get in on it. I love my moon burger. So what are we gonna do about the water, huh? Maybe I just have to get, like, way closer to it. No, it shoots it, like, way off to the side. If I do this. If I do this. Nope. Very strange. Well, chat, I think I can't give the moon any water. What a shame. What are we trying to do here? I wanted to make the moon a planet. I have done that. The moon is now the third planet from the sun, as you can clearly see here. Now, how do I feel about that? Have I really particularly improved my own life by destroying the Earth and killing 8 billion people? No, I haven't. No. Have I learned a lesson from this? That maybe I should not have destroyed the Earth? No. No, I haven't. Not yet, at least. So far, you know, it's roomier, right? We've got more space to exist. But I want more, right? Just destroying the Earth is not enough for me. Chad, I want to conquer the universe. I am the Galaxy Girl, as has been known. We all know that. That's what this channel used to be called. And so, I need to use my title to conquer the galaxy. This has been prophesized. Do you remember Schoolhouse Rock? There was a Schoolhouse Rock song called Interplanet Janet. And in that, they do say that she is a galaxy girl. And so this is, I think, the culmination of that. So I am going to conquer not just the moon, not just the Earth, not just the solar system, but the entire Milky Way galaxy. How, that's a good question. How am I? Well, I destroyed the Earth, including the Milwaukee Brewers, unfortunately. I'm kind of regretting it because there's not a whole lot to do on the moon. I'm gonna be honest with you. We just kind of sit around and, like, you know, do Gleep Glorp stuff. And it's not very satisfying. I, unfortunately, have destroyed every Major League Baseball team, which I'm not super happy about. At least the moon has iPhones, that's true. We manufacture iPhones on the moon, that is true. That is the established lore. You know, I've wondered if I should do this Gleep Glorp alien shtick, like, for all of my streams, because I was like, well, the name of the channel is StellarEllers, right? So, like, I could get away with that. Like, it is on theme, you know? And I was like, what a good, like, I'm sure it would get people's attention over time, you know? Like, it would definitely, I think, get, it would get a good, you don't want it on 24/7? You don't want the alien stuff? See, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think I've never looked better than as an alien, to be honest with you. Okay, bye. Bye there. Okay. The voice changer is killing you. The voice changer is pretty funny. The voice changer is, I think, very funny. But I can understand it getting annoying. This is probably best just for, like, occasional streams, you know? I do want to note also, my intention with this stream is that I'm going to edit it and put it on YouTube, right? I was gonna do that with the April Fool's stream, but I kinda screwed it up. Because that stream had, like, so many technical difficulties that we had to end it early. So, I have long kind of had this idea that I wanted to start editing, like, highlights for my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna, this is my test stream for that. This is gonna be my first attempt. I'm gonna, like, import this, this stream into Premiere, and I'm gonna, like, edit it a bunch. So, if anything, this is, like, a little experimental. I'm going to do some things kind of, intentionally that I wouldn't, like, typically do in a stream. And just try to, you know, like I said, this is kind of a test for the, those, like, YouTube highlight streams that I want to do in the future. I think that, okay, first of all, I know I'm breaking character a little bit here. It's necessary. I gotta break character for a second here, right? What is our more specific objective in Universe Sandbox here? Because as much as I do like sandbox games, I feel like I want the title of the YouTube highlights video to be a very specific thing, right? I want to be like, oh, I tried to, like, I conquered the galaxy in Universe Sandbox. Like a very concise title that I can put on YouTube, you know? Something very specific. And I think... I think that conquering the galaxy is good. I like that, but what does that actually look like? Like, what are we actually gonna do if I conquer the galaxy? Have I fed my mooncat? The mooncat is not here right now. Have I fed my mooncat? That's a good question. Oh boy, ooh. I don't think I have. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Okay. I have not. I admit it. I didn't do much of the stuff I was supposed to do today, did I? You're right. I was kinda dead until recently, so. Yeah. Uh-huh. I am an alien, right? And I have no understanding of Earth concepts like eating or or doing the chores that I'm supposed to do in the household. I might have screwed up pretty bad here, but that's a topic for after I get done conquering the galaxy. We'll figure that out. So, we're about like an hour into this, right? I think that we're gonna do kind of like a soft reset here, right? And I'm gonna spend the next 2 hours doing a very specific premise of conquering planets in Universe Sandbox, right? Now, I want to put this up to chat, right? I want to ask chat, what do you think conquering planets looks like? Should I be destroying planets? Or should I be, like, doing something a little more creative than that? Like, do you want me to, I think I should destroy planets. I think I should destroy the entire galaxy, actually. Until it bends to my will. Something like that, I don't know. What can we do? What explosions? Galaxies. Let's see here. Grids, that's not very realistic. Bombard and terraform Mars. That's interesting. Wow. That has instantly terraformed Mars. I know, let's do this with the moon. What if we did this in real life, chat? That would be great, wouldn't it? And then the moon would finally be more habitable for me to live in. You know, the best thing I can compare the moon to is, like, Winnipeg. Winnipeg, or maybe, like, Cleveland or something. Like, it's just kind of industrial and cold and boring. I mean, this is nice. What a view this is. How am I? Well, this is my home, the moon, being bombarded with materials that are going to terraform it, supposedly. And just now, in the past 10 seconds, I started randomly getting a very bad headache. So I don't know what's up with that, but we're kicking. What if I speed this up a ton? Wouldn't it be amazing if the moon had an atmosphere? I'm so sick of not being able to breathe up here. So sick of it. Now that's what I call an atmosphere. Imagine if we gave the moon an atmosphere. Someday it could happen. But think of all the historical preservationists on the moon. They would never let terraforming happen. What game is it? It's Universe Sandbox. Let's speed it up even more here. Oh, this is many, many, many years later. What has happened? I don't know what's going on here. Are these clouds? What are these? Wow, that's how it should be. The Earth going around the moon. Okay. Are they winning? Please tell me they're winning. They are. Wow. All right. Chat, what are we doing here? Tell me that. What is our objective? I don't know. I couldn't possibly hope to tell you. I'm a little lost, honestly. I think there are very limited things that we can do in this game. I could kind of craft some kind of artificial narrative, perhaps. Okay, here we go. This is the galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy, to be precise. And it is something that I hope to conquer today. I think I will conquer it today, actually. We will be conquering it by, strategically doing all kinds of amazing things to it. Yeah, at the core of this galaxy is a supermassive black hole. And we will use that to hold the whole galaxy ransom. That is my evil plan. I think. We'll figure it out. Absolute zero? What if I heat it up? Can I even do that? No, I can't. It won't even let me do that because that doesn't make any sense. Alright. No, not water. You know what I'm gonna do here? I am going to shoot the galaxy with a laser. And now, the remaining civilizations in our galaxy will know to fear Ellers, the galaxy girl. Let's go check in on one of those systems right now. I didn't mean to click on the Kepler system, but let's kick it. We're gonna conquer Kepler C. There are many strange aliens that live in this system. They're in break again? God, no one said anything in chat in like 10 minutes. Are they still winning? How'd they score? Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to get through this stream. This is a very experimental thing for me. Play by play, let's see here. Wow. Jake Bauers, 3 RBIs. Okay, I see. Yeah, wow. Good for him. Kepler G. Kepler F. Which is bigger, Neptune or Uranus? Which is bigger, Neptune or your mom? Answer me this. Riddle me this, Batman. Yeah, that's bait. Bait used to be believable. You know, on the moon, bait is always believable because most moonlings have no concept of humor. And that's why I am so powerful, right? Because I understand sarcasm. Everyone on the moon is autistic. They're incapable of lying. Okay. Everyone on the moon is incapable of lying. They're incapable of humor. And that's why I have so much power over them. It is just like the 2011 Ricky Gervais film, The Invention of Lying. It's exactly what it is. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's Gore. That's Gore of my comfort character. I can't believe they do this. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that's Gore. Oh no. Alright, let's look at what else we could do. Earth exploding in real time. Let's see it here. Oh! It just kind of exploded instantly. So that's not really in real time. Interesting. The whole thing just kind of went kablooey instantly. It's gonna take 12 hours for any of the fragments to reach the moon. It just turned into a bunch of glowing orbs. Like Orbs Man. Remember Orbs Man? Who could forget? Let's see here. Planet composition triangle. don't know what this is supposed to mean. We will find some way to conquer the galaxy, I assure you. Black hole and Earth collision. This sounds nice. I find it interesting that the continents disappeared. I don't really understand what happened here. I see it's kind of splitting apart at the seams. Interesting. Hello there. Cheese? I don't entirely understand what is happening here. Oh, yep, that's exactly what's happening. It is stretching apart. Let's see it here. Cool. Guys, what would happen to the trout population if this happened in real life? Ah! I feel like the Earth would have started like breaking apart into pieces by now. It's a football! This is Earth if it were American. Oh, I don't think that's how it would happen. It just kind of turned back into a ball and then split apart. That seems like a flawed simulation, if I'm being honest with you. Materials versus mass versus temperature, huge range. These are planets that we could conquer, right? Potentially? I'm grasping at straws here, chat. This is very bright. Too bright, in fact. I'm out of here. I don't want to look at this. Alright, what happens if Earth collides with Ceres? Oh no! Well, maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, that's it for life on Earth, I think. Quite possibly. It's a good way to conquer Earth, at the very least. See, here's the thing though, right? If we destroy a planet, how am I supposed to get the satisfaction of conquering it, right? There's no one left to conquer. They're all just, you know, dead. And if they're dead, then how are they supposed to worship me, huh? And so that is why we need to find some way to, you know, maybe blackmail the humans or to hold them for ransom or something to that effect, right? And I think what we should do is we should shrink the moon and steal it, right? Now, without the moon, the Earth's tides will get all screwed up. Everything will be very confusing, right? I think very much so. That is a good idea, chat. So, and this has never been done before either. Earth, Moon, and Sun. Here we go. I think that was the name of like a band from the 70s. So, we are going to steal the moon, right? Here we go, mass. It's really tiny now. Oh, look how tiny that moon is. It's even smaller now. That, my friends, is a 2-meter wide moon. Perfect for stealing. And now we can just take it away. Earth, Wind, and Fire. No, I think you mean Earth, Moon, and Sun. Where I come from on the moon, it was called Earth, Moon, and Sun. Food is good sometimes. I think the mass of the moon has not changed. It's just really small and really dense. But if we change the density, it's gonna fly off into space, probably. And if we change the mass of it, I mean. But we have shrunk the moon, so this is part of our plan, right? Now, do I want to shrink my home, the moon, in real life? Maybe. Like I said, the moon is a lot like Cleveland, Ohio. And, you know, who wants to live in Cleveland, right, chat? Maybe some people, right? Maybe some people. Alright, we're going to be, I think the problem with this stream is that there are no humans to hold ransom. This is just a planet. This is just a barren planet. It's a simulation of just a rock in space, and it's missing that human element of humans who I can destroy, right? We need to add dimension to this. We need to have humans that I can, who can and we need to have humans who can tremble at my feet in awe of my grandeur. And we at the moment simply do not have that. So I'm wondering how we can solve that problem. Because this simulation simply does not have that. Any ideas, chat, of what we can do here? I would like to continue playing this game, but there's no humans in this game. Alright, I have an idea. There is now a baseball in orbit around the Earth. Wow, thank you for banning that bot instantly. There is now a baseball orbiting the Earth. I am going to grow that baseball to be the size of the moon. Wait, hold on. Alright. We are gonna make this the mass of the moon and the radius of the moon also. And now we have a giant baseball moon. Why? I don't know. I'm lost here. I don't know what we're doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not have much of a plan. I think this is way too simple of a game to do this sort of stream that I was imagining, right? Like, I think this game is not a very, like, conducive to the type of stream I was imagining, you know? Wow, look how big it is. Big balls in space. Interesting. I love charts and graphs. Alright, let's do something else now. Random XD 3-body system. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. What if I have a giant baseball attack the Earth? That's a good idea. Alright, let's see here. That will be the ultimate pitch. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna throw one baseball really fast here. And baseball. Launch. Gonna launch it really fast. Oh. I think the Earth just, like, disappeared instantly. I think it was going so fast that the Earth just disintegrated instantly. So that's what Jacob Mizorowski can do. And that's why we need to extend him. Because otherwise he will... I should slow down time. That's a good idea. Me... Earth, Moon, and Sun again. Okay. I also think I need to have the baseball not go so, fast. Because I think it was going, like, the speed of light or something, and that's why it did that. Alright. Alright, let's see here. I think I missed. Yeah, I'm having some command problems. Whoa. I have no idea what's happening here. Maybe if I, like, hold control. Maybe I need to make it go faster. It's not really, hitting the Earth, I think. Maybe it is hitting the Earth. They're just too small to really do much damage here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I think once again I have destroyed the Earth. The people of Earth are dying and it's Eller's fault once again. Yeah, I think this is just not working very well. Earth and exploding moon. This is fun. Oh! That's not good for the trout population, certainly. What was the moon doing that close to the Earth in the first place? Huh? Alright. Earth exploding in 8 series. Interesting. Actually, not interesting. Supernova the sun in the solar system. That is probably not good for the Earth. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have the Earth eat the moon. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. As a moon alien myself, I don't want the Earth to be more powerful than the moon, but I think we need to understand our enemies better. So, I'm going to make the Earth 10 times more massive. Oh yeah, look at that. Why'd the Earth disappear again? What happened to the Earth? I think it's just this stupid Earth, Moon, and Sun simulation is not very good. I think we need to do like the regular solar system one. For some reason, the regular solar system one, the Earth doesn't even have the moon at all for some reason, which is really weird. Let's see this here. So, if we make the Earth 2 times more massive, oh, that is doing strange things to the moon indeed. 4 times more massive. Let's slow it down a little bit here. Yeah, that is an irregular orbit if I have ever seen one. 8 times as massive. Oh, there we go. That's something. This is what we will do to the Earth. This is what we will do to the Earth if they do not cooperate. Potentially. Now, this of course does also destroy the moon. But that is the risk we must take, frankly. Oh, I don't think it is directly hitting the Earth. I think it's just breaking apart. Because the gravity of the Earth is, like, screwing it up, you know? I think it's, like, turning into rings around the Earth, if anything. How... Are the Brewers still winning? Hold on. 3-2. Still. Okay. I wonder how much smaller the moon has gotten at this point. Alright. Should I make the Earth bigger again? One more time. That time the moon just disappeared forever. And the Earth looks totally normal despite being 6 times bigger than it's supposed to be. Let's slow it down and just look at it and see if it looks normal. Looks pretty normal to me. I would also like to point out that all the city lights look exactly the same. So that means that the Earth also probably has 16 times as many people. How hot is the Earth now? I don't know. It says 7.59 Celsius. I mean, if anything, it looks kind of cold because there's a lot of ice up here. Looks like it's winter to me. Oh, that's not supposed to be like that. Did you notice that? South America does not look quite right there. I wonder what effect that has had on the rest of the world. I mean, that probably happened, like, because of the whole, like, the moon breaking up in the atmosphere thing, right? That's probably what happened, I would imagine. Oh, there is also, like, a massive hole where Minneapolis should be. Did you notice that, too? See, look at that. Yeah, well, them's the breaks. Too bad for the Vikings. Oh, wait, this is, I think the hole is growing. What have I done? What have I done here? Oh no. Alright, well, let's give the sun another moon. I mean, the moon. Let's give the Earth another moon here. This moon is orbiting very far out. What if we make this moon really massive? What if we make this moon the mass of one Earth? So now we've got a really big Earth and an Earth-sized moon. That's pretty interesting to me. This is a little too aimless for me. We need a more specific objective. We need a more specific plan here. What is the goal of this stream, huh? Yeah, I'm getting sick of this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I'm not real. Yeah, I'm asking you. I don't know what to, like, this is not very fun for me. I'm just saying, like, should we like play a different game or like, let me put on my creative hat here and think. I'm creating an idea. I'm crafting a plan. I have an idea. So my idea, I haven't come up with it yet, but hopefully while I'm talking about how I came up with an idea, it'll come to me. So the idea is, hypothetically, if I had one, hold on. Hypothetically, if I had an idea, the idea would be that I play, let me look at my Steam library here. I do think I should probably stay in Universe Sandbox. Okay. What if we try to terraform the moon? That sounds nice. I don't know how to terraform stuff in this game, but, terraforming the moon does sound, very nice, because it's frankly not very livable up here. I think that we need to, I think, okay, hold on. I think that terraforming the moon sounds incredibly nice. Because then I will be able to actually go outside and poke my head out the window and, have like a beach party, right? Whereas now it's pretty cold out all the time. It's like winter like all the time. So what I want to do is I want to fix that problem by I want to fix that problem by terraforming the moon and making it much nicer. And that's what we're going to do. And only then will we have the ability to go out and conquer the Earth. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to increase the amount of iron in the moon. Significantly so, in fact. Alright, there we go. Probably also the amount of oh, that just made the moon bigger in general, which is interesting. We're gonna give it, some kind of atmosphere also. Well, it doesn't have an atmosphere right now. What if we give it some... Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, hold on. Oh! That's a lot of carbon dioxide. That's too much carbon dioxide, actually. Oops. Well, we've done something here, clearly. Yeah, well, okay. We did something. Let's give us some oxygen. That's too much oxygen. Too much oxygen. Okay. Well, the moon definitely looks different these days. A little bit. Now, is it livable? That's an excellent question. Let's put just a little bit of water on the moon. That's, not bad. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, this does not look very livable to me. I don't think I could live on this planet, if I'm being honest with you. What if I give it rings? That sounds like a bad idea. Life likelihood is 10%. That's not so bad, actually. Probably. And it's increasing. Life is just getting more and more likely on this moon. So I must have done something correctly. Well, let's speed things up here. We're going way faster now. Alright. It's kind of bottomed out, I think, here. Or, I mean, it's kind of stabilized, you know? So there's a 10.4% chance that the moon can support life right now. I need to change the composition further, I think. We need to add, well, right now it says it has a liquid interior. I don't think that's good. Probably be good if we added some carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, right? Or, oh, the chance of life is going down now. Oh boy. There's an oxygen ocean on the moon right now. So that, it's probably very, very cold, I would imagine. Maybe if I increase the amount of carbon dioxide. And then I have no idea what I'm doing. I am not a scientist. I'm not a moon scientist. But it does look like the chance of life is increasing significantly. Okay. We've got a lot of iron now. Now what if we increase the water here? No, I increased it too much. For a second there. No, that's not good. Well, it says there's a 40% chance of life being on the moon now. Now here's the thing, I know that there's a 100% chance of life on the moon because I'm currently on the moon right now in real life. So this game is Earth propaganda at best, right? I can't believe that it's 2026 and we're still on this anti-moon propaganda. You hate to see it, don't you? Alright. Oh. Object 3D. Object map 2D. Is there an atmosphere? Is there an atmosphere on the moon right here? I don't know, okay? Um... The escape velocity of the moon is 11 meters per second. I could throw a baseball that fast. What's the escape velocity of the Earth? 11 kilometers per second. Wait, no, I misread it. That's what it says on the moon, too. Did I increase the mass of the moon at some point? Oh, yeah, I did. I made it, like, about the same size as the Earth. Interesting. The chance of life on the moon is rapidly decreasing. I'm kind of wishing I was watching the Brewers instead of, doing this incredibly aimless stream. I wish I had, like, more of a premise in mind beforehand. That would have been good, probably. Oh, I see. So that's what's happening. That's why the chance of life was going down, because that was spreading. Like in the remake of The Day the Earth Stood Still. Or no, The Day After Tomorrow. I get those confused. It's a weird remake. Okay. I have ruined my home, the moon, by filling it with far too much carbon dioxide. At least we have an atmosphere now. I've been wanting the government to give us an atmosphere for years now, and it just doesn't seem to work out. Let me should let's watch the moon explode again. Chat, this is how I feel right now. This is how you're making me feel. You're making me feel like the moon just exploded in my face. I think there's really just not enough to go off of here. Next week on Friday, you know what I'm gonna play next week on Friday, chat? I'm gonna play Tomodachi Life Livin' the Dream. And that's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, I think there might be a Universe Sandbox too. But I was a little confused because I was looking at Universe Sandbox and I was like, well, they're still doing updates to Universe Sandbox. So I was thinking like, well, maybe people don't like Universe Sandbox too. Yeah, no, I can't, I thought there was Universe Sandbox too, but I looked it up and it's not, there isn't one on Steam. Let me see if I just search Universe Sandbox. Yeah, no, I don't see it on here. I really did think there was a sequel to it, but I don't see it anywhere. Interesting. Oh no, look what happened to the Earth. Alright. Yeah, I thought there was like a universe sandbox squared, but I genuinely can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it never existed in the first place. Whoa, it's like one of those rocks from Rick and Morty. You know, the ones that are like, show us what you got, you know? That's what this looks like to me. One of those big alien heads. Oh, interesting. So this is Universe Sandbox 2. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Imagine if this happened to Australia. Is there a ring of baseballs flying around Venus? No, it's Saturn that has the really big rings. That would take a lot of baseballs, I think. What about this one? There's a bunch of baseballs orbiting a bowling ball. This is what's going on inside of Jimmy Neutron's brain at all times. Some of these baseballs are colliding into each other and they're not like exploding or anything. But I guess that makes sense because they're not really like going very fast. And they're also not very big. Like if a baseball knocked into a baseball like that, they probably wouldn't like, you know. Yeah, I think these are normal sized. Oh, some of that one's going in. Well, some of these are different sizes than others. So I don't know what's up with that. Baseballs and other human-scale objects currently merge into a larger object when they collide in Universe Sandbox. In a future update, human-scale collisions will be much more realistic. Interesting. Okay. How long ago do you think they said that? I mean, I know they're still updating this game, because, like, I was looking at the page for it, and it said, like, 2026 roadmap. Oh no, this one's just flying off into space. This one escaped. Baseball 2. So we've got like some double baseballs, maybe even some triple baseballs. Wow. Those two just merged, or they almost did at least. These ones here. Now that's what I call baseball. Baseball in space. Spaceball. Like the movie. That's a very close orbit, I have to say. I've never seen an orbit quite as close as this. Hit them with my own baseball? Sure. Okay. What if I hit them with... Okay, here, hold on. try this. It's going really slowly. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. Ah! Oh, it is gonna hit. Whoa! It merged into it! That's crazy. I'm a horrible pitcher. No, I'm not. I got it. I hit it. Take that, Paul Skeens. Imagine being named Paul in 2026. It's been 2 dice since you looked at me. No way! They turned into one big die. This is interesting. An object scale tour. These are dice. Okay. That's not real. That's a fictional. There's no such thing as a police box in real life. This is the Voyager 1. Third stage of the Saturn V. That's pretty big. Whoa, the pyramid. I like this. This is fun. Halley's Comet. Ceres, Mimas, Sedna, yeah, all that. Callisto, Titan, the Moon, Ganymede, Earth. Okay, this is crazy. Uranus in space? Some tiny stars. Proxima Centauri is not that much larger than Jupiter. I did not know that. That's interesting to me. Imagine if Jupiter was another star. This is the sun. I actually was not aware that Jupiter was... I thought Jupiter would have been a lot smaller compared to the sun, if I'm being honest. One day you'll eat those stars? No, one day you'll be eaten by a whale. Beetlejuice? That's that fella that is dead. Beetlejuice is like so much larger than our sun. So much larger. The sun is actually kind of small, it seems like. Alpharad. YouTuber Alpharad is in space? Shoot the sun with a big gun that shoots a big bullet? Okay. I've got a big iron on my hip. Planetscaping. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Alright, okay, hold on. I think I figured this out. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Alright, planetscaping. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it before. There we go. Now I know how to do it. Chat, we are going to save the moon by making it habitable again. Make the moon habitable again. That's what I'm always saying, chat. Put water on the moon. I mean, it's probably going to freeze. But let's see if we speed things up a little bit here. Put a bunch of water on the moon and a bunch of carbon dioxide and a bunch of oxygen even. That sounds nice. Why is it turning black? Water. More water. Alright, let's speed this up a whole bunch. Temperature. Let's make the temperature higher. Well, the Earth's atmosphere is mostly nitrogen, right? So let's give it a lot of nitrogen. That'll probably work, right? Who knows? Gas. Pressure change. Whoa, whoa, what's happening? Something's definitely happening there. Okay, well, we're making progress here now, which is more than could be said earlier. Methane? Maybe just a little bit of it to heat things up, you know? Oh no, my antennae are falling off! Let's increase the gas on the moon. One bar. What just happened? Did it like reset? No, I don't think it reset. I think we're just on the side that I hadn't changed much. See, look, now it's got an atmosphere. Now the moon has an atmosphere because I gave it one, because I am God. I am God, the fish of worlds. Alright, we gotta do more here, though. This is not enough. We've got to, do more planetscaping here. So the pressure on the moon is 1 bar, which is the same as on the Earth, right? It has an atmosphere now. We need to make sure that that atmosphere has, you know, oxygen and stuff. I wonder what it says about the chance of life on it. Because it said that somewhere before. It still says the life likelihood is really low. Maybe if we, like, increase the iron in it. Because that would probably help, right? We're making the moon itself bigger now, it seems. Interesting. Alright, let's add like a whole bunch of, no, that's not what I want to do. Let's increase the... That's a really high temperature. I would not have expected the temperature to be that high. Because typically the moon is... There, that's kind of hot, but like in a good way. Kind of, I think. There. Wait, isn't it like 7 degrees on the Earth or whatever? Let's make it like Earth temperature. There. Close enough. Composition. Oh, we just gave the moon, I think exactly, oh wait, here we go. Oh, no. That's too much. Pressure and composition. There we go. That's what we wanted. So now the moon has an atmosphere identical to the Earth. We have done it. We've got an Earth atmosphere on the moon. Now we need to add, I think, some water. That's the most important thing now. There we go. That's nice. It's a lot of water. Let me see if I can, there's like some button that says like settle liquids or something, right? I saw that somewhere. Oh, okay, hold on. That's interesting. That's, I think, too much water. It now says that there's a much higher chance of life on the moon. Which makes sense because it does have an Earth atmosphere. It says it's 76% similar to the Earth. I'm gonna turn the sea level down a little because I think it was a little, like, too high. Then again, most of the Earth is ocean. That seems about right. How about this? Yeah, I like that. It's like this big lake here. That's pretty cool. Sure, why not? Now, if only there was, some way to put, like, plants and stuff on here. I don't think there is. But we've got an ocean. We've got an Earth-like atmosphere. We've got a 12% chance of life. Let's see here. We can give it a magnetosphere. Throw a couple. No, because we're trying to fix the moon so that we can then destroy the Earth. Oh, I forgot. I still have this on just chatting. I forgot to change the category. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, we're trying to make the moon superior to the Earth. And then we will destroy the Earth. But not yet. Not yet. Well, I'll think about destroying the Earth. It's very hot on the moon right now. There. That's probably better. It's automatically heating up very fast, so I must have screwed it up somehow. Huh. Well, I don't think you have any say in the matter. I am more powerful than the Earth could ever hope to be. And I represent the moon people when I say that. Alright, we're gonna, we gotta get some life on the moon here. Somehow. What else can we change to fix this? Probably, would be good if we had, like, more of an iron core. Oh, what did I just do? I screwed something up really bad. Oh no. Oh no. I reversed all our progress. That's tragic. Is there any way to, like, can I undo that? No. Wow. Tragic. Is the moon fated to just be lifeless forever? Sure seems like it, doesn't it? Alright, well. Okay, let's do something here. I'm gonna change the mass of the moon to be the same as the Earth. I'm also gonna change the radius to be the same as the Earth. So they're gonna be orbiting each other in sort of a binary. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I need to start over. Let's start over here. I really screwed it up there. I'm learning though, I'm learning. I'm having a lot more fun now than I had been because I actually found the thing I was looking for in the first place when I started this. Alright, so this time we are going to change change everything about this moon. It now has the same mass as the Earth. They will rotate around each other from now on, I think. Hopefully. Let's make sure about that. Yeah, something like that. Alright, well, good enough. Hopefully they don't crash into each other. Probably not, right? I mean, they are, like, awfully close to one another. And that is, like, a pretty close orbit. But you know what? We'll ignore it for now. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. We are going to increase the amount of iron that is in this moon also. Earth similarity is incredibly high now. But there's still no chance of life because it does not have an atmosphere. But we're gonna change that. Okay. Now it has an atmosphere. And seemingly a lot of small oceans of some kind as well. Okay. I'm going to add some water. It's probably good, right? There we go. We can probably... There was something somewhere else where I was like... Okay, that's interesting. We do at the very least have an atmosphere now. That's good. I'm going to give it a magnetosphere, which is probably good. There was somewhere where I went to give it an ocean, but I don't remember where that was. Interesting. The moon has never been more livable. Life likelihood is 40% now. How do we get that higher? Because I still don't see any life on this moon here. But we're making progress here. I see when I added water, it did increase the chance of life to 46% now. Let me see the graph here. Wow. It's really climbing up there. Planetscaping, I'm gonna add more water. Yeah, I guess adding water pretty significantly increases the chances of life. Which makes sense. Chance of life is now over 50%. This is what I wanted to do. This is what I was hoping to accomplish. What has happened to the Earth now? Let's look at what has happened to the Earth. Life likelihood 92%. I feel like that has gone down. Probably, right? What, has anything bad happened to the Earth here? It looks mostly okay, I guess. I think. We need to support the moon at the cost of supporting the Earth. You can kind of see the moon passing behind the Earth back there, as you can see. They are now the same size. And that means that, that means the tides have probably been severely screwed up, I would imagine. I didn't realize that the James Webb Space Telescope was in solar orbit. I thought it was in Earth orbit. I thought it was incredibly similar to the Hubble telescope. Alright. I think I have very nearly accomplished my goal of the day. Chat. And my goal today was largely to give myself some material to edit into a highlights video as practice, right? That was my goal for the day. And I think I've done that. I would of course like the stream to be, you know, somewhat shorter because I want to practice that, right? So I don't want it to be like a super long stream. Now having said that, I am not opposed to doing a second stream tonight, like just kind of resetting and then, well, you'll see maybe. Anyway, I have, I think, successfully made the moon a more habitable place. And that means that there is no longer any need for you Earthlings. I have made the moon into the new Earth. And therefore, I think you guys are kind of unnecessary at this point. So, we're gonna just take care of that pesky human problem, if you know what I mean. Let's see here. Laser. A death laser sounds nice. Kind of looks like the Earth's already pretty screwed up just from the moon being the same size as the Earth. Well, let's just destroy everything. Oh, you see how the forests are just getting decimated? Wow. Woo! Alright. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Laser. Let's get Europe next. France is gone forever. Let's get oh no. I guess all those French lessons were for nothing, huh? I think that's not what the Earth is supposed to look like. But what do I know? I've never been there. I'm from the moon. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Let's make it worse. Let's get rid of the Himalayas. Well, there you go. Now, any threat of humans has been eliminated. And I will reign supreme as the Galaxy Girl forever. Indeed. That'll be great. Should we just delete the Earth entirely, do you think? I would throw a meteor at it, but that kind of risks the moon getting hit with the splashback, right? So I don't really know if I want to hit the moon with the splashback. So the Earth and the moon are now equals. I think that is good. I have learned many things from this stream. One of them is that the Earth is a small speck in the sky. But the moon is very large in the sky. I don't know if you've ever looked up in the sky from Earth, but the moon is quite big, right? And that is why the moon is more important. So, thank you for watching. I have to say, this was more successful than anything Gru ever even attempted to pull off. Let's go back to my home here on the moon. Oh, wow. Hey, the broadcast is still going, huh? Okay. Let me turn that off. Well, hello there. Let's make me... Whoa, I'm really big now. Okay. Well, chat. Thank you for visiting me in my home on the moon. Of course, any and all destruction of Earth in this was fictitious. And actually, us moonlings would like to present our hand out in goodwill towards the Earthlings. Possibly. Unless you try to bomb us or invade our land, which you probably will. So maybe it'll be time for war soon. War between the Earth and the Moon. But of course, I have just demonstrated what would happen if the Earthlings tried to go to war with us on the Moon. I would just hit you with my giant mega laser, and that would shut you up real quickly. So we're gonna just hope that you don't you know, even try anything, because that would go really bad for you. Anyway, thanks for joining me here on the Moon, and I will see you later, soon, hopefully. Will the Green Gleep Glorp Galaxy Girl alien ever come back? Will I ever come back? I don't know. Hopefully. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Sounds fun. But we will see. And for now, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Wait. Let me add something. Now, is it okay to destroy a planet full of 8 billion people? Do I feel guilty at all? A little bit. But not too much. Not too much. Because in the end, I am the greatest being in the history of the universe. And, if I want to destroy a planet, I should be allowed to do it, regardless of the context or consequences. And that, my friends, is the moral of the story. So, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Now, I might actually do a second stream tonight, because this was like kind of a test thing. This was a test stream, right? Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh, I see. It was like totally off? Interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Well, interesting. I'm gonna go. Alright, so thanks for watching. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.